All right, Regis Prograis knocked out Jose Zepeda last night in the 11th round. I think some people were surprised to know he's 33 years old. And I think he only got 28 fights after last night. I think I picked him to win. I can't remember. I picked him by decision. I think it was. Zepeda tough, big puncher. He said it was the toughest fight, or it could be the toughest fight he ever been in. He said he was heavy-handed, but it's his 29th fight. Excuse me. He said he was heavy-handed, but Regis Prograis, awkward style, his ability to work up and down. Caused Zepeda problems. He cut him early. They got the cut under control. It looked like he was gonna stop him after that cut. But Stitch Duran, got the cut together. And Regis, he's a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he lost fair and square to Josh Taylor. That shit wasn't even close. People keep making it seem like it was close, but Josh Taylor, really ain't look like the same fighter, since they fought. And that's something that people ain't talking about. I believe he went on to fight. He only fought. That's his fourth time since fighting Josh Taylor in 2019. But we did have a pandemic. But Josh Taylor ain't really looked the same since losing to Prograis. He's fought 3 times since fighting Prograis. He fought the Kong Song dude. I don't really count. But then he, stopped Ramirez. Dropped Ramirez a couple times. Beat Ramirez. He ain't looked the same then. He ain't looked the same versus Jack Catterall neither. He lost that. A lot of people think he lost that fight. So I think I had Catterall winning by a point. Catterall probably should have finished the job. So Regis just looked better, even against top competition. I think so. Zepeda's top 3, 4 at the worst. 5 junior welterweight in the world. So it don't surprise me none. Prograis is just, more heavy-handed, more athletic, hand speed. And I think he clocked his ass. Well, what was it? A right hand that started the trouble? Left hook. It's a left hook. Left hook that started the trouble. Clocked him with a left hook. He said he don't even remember what punch did it. He said he thought, he could have stopped him a little bit earlier, but they got the cut, healed together, and he just was, too strong, too much punching power. He wanted to box more, but the man dragged him into a brawl, and at points in that fight, and you fight at the Stub Hub. That's what it's known for classic brawls. That's exactly what the Stub Hub, center is. It's now the Dignity Health Center, or whatever it is. It's known for brawls. And Zepeda, some people had to win in 1 round, some people had to win in 2 rounds. Then somebody said I had to win in the 2nd or 1st, and then the 10th. In the 10th round, a lot of people probably thought, it's going to go the distance, but no. Prograis talked about not wanting to let it go to the cars. He from California and all that type of stuff. And I'm still surprised nobody still picked this fight up for their television network. I'm still surprised at that, but. Prograis, I don't think he had too many options. I mean, I think he talked about being able to sign with Top Rank, but they wouldn't promise him the Jose Ramirez fight, and I'll talk about that later or tomorrow. Then he talked about signing with PBC for a fight, and then they wouldn't promise him Adrian Broner. They let him go to Triller and fight Ivan Redcash. So, I mean, Zepeda, he was with Zafner, he was doing some stuff with Top Rank, and Bob said he wouldn't bid on this fight. Guess what? Bob didn't bid on this fight. Al didn't bid on this fight, so I'm guessing that Al and Richard Schaefer, I guess they Corbella ain't in that little circle of promoters for PBC, and I don't know if that has something to do with the Kinahan situation or whatever, but nonetheless, it was a good fight last night. I didn't see the undercard, but Prograis just irky jerky type style, awkward type style. I can't really describe the style. I mean, I don't think it's too many words that can describe that can describe his style. You know, I don't think it's too many words can describe it, but Zepeda was just outgunned. Will he be a world champion? I feel he got robbed versus Jose Ramirez, but so I ain't sure in that division if he can get one. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, I'm not sure Zepeda can get a world title. But it could be possible. He a big dude, but I don't see it happening at 47. It's gonna be tough happening at 40 with PBC controlling half the division right now. Puello, Matias might get a belt, and then Regis sitting in the wing, and then top rank got Josh Taylor. So it is what so I don't really know how that's going to play out for him. Do they got a plan for him where he's going to go back to Zafner or Richard Schaefer going to pick him up? Richard Schaefer, he don't have no television deal in America, so it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to really, without Bob and without Eddie, without his own ESPN and, PBC to make something really work. It's going to be tough. So, but, Regis got a belt. Maybe that might entice somebody to come get him, sign him, or put him in the PBC sphere or whatever. Obviously, Top Rank want to do business. They couldn't. He said they couldn't promise him when he talking about going over there. They couldn't promise him. Excuse me. He said they couldn't promise him Jose Ramirez or the Josh Taylor fight, so he was like, I wouldn't even entertain it. So at least they kept it real with you. Yeah, it was a good fight card. The presentation looked straight yesterday, and presentation looked good yesterday, and so we, I don't know, what their numbers look like and all that type of stuff, and was it Marv Nation or whatever? I don't know if they're gonna be here to stay or not, but I mean, eventually we'll find out. But Prograis is he was a superior fighter last night, just straight up and down, power, speed from the beginning, from the get go. You could tell like Zepeda, he got run over by a car after the first couple rounds. You can look at in his face. He it looked like for a minute he was gonna make it, but he was tough and he didn't make it. But I don't know if Regis felt it in punches, but Regis is a big dude. He had fought Errol Spence in the amateurs, to go. I think it was to go to the nationals at 152 pounds. So he ain't no small guy. He probably easy can campaign at 147 pounds. So I think his plans to stay at 40. I mean, with all the political stuff that's going on at 147 pounds, I think his plan is to stay at 140. Appreciate everybody watch the video. Let me know what you girls and guys think. As far as what he should do, I mean, go get your money. Whatever that entails, he need to whoever willing to pony up on some money. I mean, I think that's who he should be leaning towards. Whoever willing to pony up on the bag. So, and that's my opinion on it. Get the money. Rule, what does dog say? Rule number 3: don't forget to get the money. Everything, get my truck, sonny. Whatever, I forget the words, but get paid. You don't know the song. So I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see pretty much You know how I go for him, man. Wherever the money at, 33 years old. I think I said he had 30 fights, 28 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 24 KOs. He, you know, kind of one of them Terrence Crawford type of stories. You know, wasn't big out the amateurs. You know, they gotta be questioning, you know, how they scouting departments do. You know, just real quick and some OT talking boxing, they all lazy when it comes to scouting. They just want to get the dude who win nationals, the Olympian, really the Olympians they want to go for. If you medal, they want to go for it. And that don't mean you're gonna be a great fighter neither. It's been there's been plenty of gold medalists, silver medalists, bronze medalists, you know what I'm saying, Olympians who, you know, national champion who wasn't good. Audrey Harrison in the UK, didn't he win a gold medal? Fernando Guerrero, he posed real good, couldn't take a punch. So I mean, look at some of them Cubans, dude. So they need to really, you know, rethink how they you know, how they scouting, dude. They real lazy when it comes to scouting. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Hit the link tree. It's the first link in the description. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole 9. But yeah, I'm everywhere, man. I want to squeeze a live in today if I can. I'm not sure if, you know, I'll be able to squeeze a live in, but I have some videos coming today. Appreciate, you know, y'all for, you know, tapping in. Check out the Fight Reaction playlist for more videos like this. Peace.